Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to show you how I think Cursor is now officially the best tool for vibe coding, and it's the best IDE. Now they've recently released Cursor 2.0 and they have a bunch of new features which we are going to try and have a look at and use in today's video. So join me for this build along. I'm just going to build a simple subscription manager. I'm actually building this because a couple hours ago I got billed $30 for Replit because I forgot to cancel my subscription. I don't really use Replit simply because it's too expensive, but it's a decent tool anyway. But we're focusing on Cursor. So the first thing is they have the new Composer model, and unfortunately just as I'm recording this video I've run out of my usage limit and I will not pay for it because I've already spent $30 on Replit, which I didn't want to already. But I did use it in my previous video, which I'll link on the screen now. But yeah, they have this new model called Composer 1, and I used it yesterday. It was quite fast compared to the other models, which is really nice to see as well. And the main thing they have here is this new agents view. So it's very different from the classic editor or IDE, and you can see it's more like an LLM like ChatGPT or something like that. So let me just run my app. As you'll see, another feature they've introduced is this browser. So you can actually open a browser tab inside of Cursor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this link to our local app. I paste it here, and you can see my app inside of Cursor without me having to go into my browser, which is really useful. And you're going to see something quite cool which I'm going to do here. So if I press this, you can see as I hover, the hover color is blue, and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select this element, this button, and I'm going to say when I hover, make sure the inner shadow color is yellow, not blue. And it should pick up that we're using yellow as our primary color, and it should plan out the moves it's going to make and implement those changes so we no longer have this blue hover. And this is a really cool feature. It's similar to what you'd find in web-based vibe coding tools like Lovable and Bolt and V0, where you can simply use the edit feature and make some design edits by selecting different components. Okay, it's not quite fixed, so let me just screenshot this, paste it in the chat, then select it, and then I'm going to say we still have some sorts of blue color as I hover. Please change this to yellow. Do a deep dive, find the issue and fix. Ignore my terrible typing, but hopefully it should fix it this time. And it's been fixed, which is perfect, just what I wanted. Now let's go back into the editor. You can see how quickly and easily you can switch between the two, which is really nice as well. And when you start a new chat, you can set how many different models you want to actually do the task you want it. For example, if I maybe make a prompt saying add a sidebar, I'm going to say use shad cn sidebar 07, so one that collapses into icons. I can use 3 different models at the same time for this singular prompt. So you're going to see 3 different models. Because I'm using auto, there's going to be 3 different models in auto, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see the exact models, but you can see 3 different models working away doing the exact same task. And then we can choose which one does it best and then use that one. Back in agent view, all 3 of the different models have completed, And I'm just going to choose this first one, click on apply all, and we're going to see we have this sidebar here, and it collapses perfectly into icons, just what I wanted. Let's see if these pages actually work. Okay, so let me just make that change. Remove the home page. We don't need it. And do we really need billings? So let's just do that. And by clicking reapply, we can quickly see that we've removed the 2 pages that we didn't want as well. And then the last thing I'm going to say, populate the settings page so it's not blank. We may need to give the user ability to add the various cards they pay with. Only ask for the last 4 digits. This is just a small internal tool for me to use, so I stop spending unnecessary $30, $25 on all these tools that I seem to be paying for these days. Sometimes you just want to spend a bit of money on a tool just to try it out, and you don't actually want a repeat subscription. And for this change I've selected plan mode, so we can actually have a detailed plan of what we actually need to implement. I added a few things into the prompt which made it a bit longer, more complicated. So with plan mode you can easily digest what you need to do and go step by step into implementing all the changes you want to make. Okay, I've made a couple of changes and integrated a couple of APIs, so we actually have the logos of the actual companies, and you can also select the currency in here, and we've got a settings page where you can enter the last 4 digits and enter a card number like that, enter another one, and you can change the default currency as well. So that was a little quick guide into Cursor's new update, Cursor 2.0. You have the new browser inside the actual Cursor app. You also have the ability to use multiple different models for the same prompt. You can also switch between the traditional editor ID layout and the new agents layout, which is more familiar with other vibe coding tools. And they've also released their first agent called Composer 1, which has benefits of being fast and knows Cursor inside out. So what are my thoughts on this? I think Cursor's coming for the more familiar, easy to use vibe coding tools like Lovable, Bolt, Replit, and they're trying to make Cursor this all-in-one platform that is easy to use or fairly straightforward for anyone to use, whether you're a developer or someone that just wants to build. So maybe if you like this layout more, you can use the more traditional IDE editor layout, but maybe if you're not comfortable seeing a lot of random things and code everywhere, you can use this more friendly agents layout. So thank you guys for watching. Have any questions, any comments, any future video suggestions, want me to see me build something with Cursor, want more Cursor content, let me know as well. And I appreciate if you left a like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.